we're both Michigan men. And, I was even talking about this with Charles Woodson on my show last week and Ty Law getting into the Hall of Fame. Nobody saw the Brady stuff coming. Nobody. And he's the GOAT. I mean, that's it. We're talking about him and Jordan now. You know what I mean? Like, we're no longer comparing him to anybody in the NFL's history. We're talking about him and versus Michael Jordan now, essentially.
I mean, look, Jordan in the finals was 6-0, and Brady is 6-3 in those games. And, by the way, if, and it can go both ways, right? But let's flip it Brady's way for a moment. Let's say that Asante Samuel holds on to that interception against the Giants right before David Tyree makes the catch. Because if Asante Samuel, who led the league in interceptions that year, holds on to that play, that one pass that was in his hands, the undefeated season is in the books. Brady quarterback, the lone 19-0 year that we've seen, and they're 7-2 in the Super Bowls. And then if Eli Manning doesn't throw that long sideline pass to Marion Manningham, maybe they're 8-1. But the Giants, to their credit, deserve the 2 rings that they got, so they beat them twice. And then the third Super Bowl loss was to the Eagles, which could have went either way. Now, you could say, okay, well, the Patriots are fortunate to beat the Seahawks on the Malcolm Butler pick, which maybe they were, and they were fortunate to come back against the Falcons in overtime, which maybe they were. But they're 6-3, which is probably what they should be when all said and done. Sometimes these things go your way. Sometimes they don't go your way. But when I was watching Steve Young talk on NFL Primetime on Sunday night, he said something great. He said that the MVP of that game should have been Bill Belichick because it was his crowning achievement as a coach in those Super Bowls, coming up with a game plan that slowed that offense and held it to 3 total points. So they've won Super Bowls now in all sorts of ways, with special teams, with offense, now with defense. And they did this in a way that you never would think that an offense coached by Sean McVay with that many weapons could go and score 3 points. 3 points. And who thought that the Patriots, who, by the way, lost their defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, as well last year, and are losing their defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, this year as well, we're going to go hold that team without a touchdown the entire game.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.